Hello everyone, this is Nancy with Our Treasure Home in the last day of the year. Wow, we did it. We made it through 2020. Looking forward to all the new and wonderful things 2021 is going to offer. Happy New Year to everybody and wonderful blessings and news today. Yeah, I thought about being a reporter a long time ago. That was in the cards. I did, however, one of my career goals was being a weather person. And that was, oh goodness, that was 7th, 8th grade. You know, I still enjoy the weather. I used to chase tornadoes. So many things nobody knows. But, yes, one of my goals for 2021 is to make more videos, get myself on a regular routine of getting up, getting things done to the best of my ability, and, moving forward. This year, 2021, is all about moving forward. I'm hot. I'm either cold or I'm hot. Yes, I've already been through the change of life, so that ain't that. Believe me, that was a long time ago, and that's for another video. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, whenever you're watching this. And was it the Ed Sullivan Show that he used to say that? It was one of them that used to do that. Years. Yeah, that's a long time ago. So, if y'all remember who used to say that at the end of their show, put it down in the comments. That'd be pretty cool. So, here's a few updates. And yes, I know I promised a video about my hands and what I take and everything. I am getting there. It's part of the plan for next year too. But I love the Lord is awesome. He's so awesome and faithful and just. Look at my hands. No cracks, no nothing. I ate potatoes and carrots like a few days in a row. Well, probably more than 2 weeks ago. It was 2 or 3 weeks ago. We had beef stew. We always have it the next day. And yes, I talk with my hands. And that is a no-no for me right now. Can I have potatoes nor carrots more than twice a week, but not back to back? So, but yes, they are healing. It is so wonderful to be able to use my hands again. Yes, thank you, Lord. And yes, I'm still using the Crave. This is for psoriasis, and this is just a regular one. I use both of them. It doesn't matter. And then we gotta talk about, I think one of my videos was talking about if you had a trigger finger, when you do that and get stuck. Well, it's my thumb. And oh my goodness, the kids, they're not kids, they want me to call them kids. My son and daughter-in-law went to the store and got me a thumb splint. Oh my goodness, that hurt worse than anything else. So I wore that a few days, and I took an ace bandage the other night. And because that thumb splint really wasn't keeping my thumb straight. What happened is, when all this started in August with my hands, and I have gloves, stubborn me, nobody could find gloves, or we weren't in order online. So, ace bandages, I wrapped my hand up. But the reason why I wrapped my hand up is because, right here, where your bends of your hands and everything, it was splitting open. So I had to get my hand like this to keep it closed so it could heal. So with that ace bandage, what I did was this. So that pulled all these tendons in this hand, which I've done before and didn't take long for it to heal, but that was like 30 years ago. Not 30 years ago anymore. So it was a process. I can bend it better now. However, and I'm going to put her link down below, Heidi at Rain Country. Wonderful channel. She talks about how they went from being on thyroid medicine, how they took themselves off, went to all natural and everything else, and how she makes her own version of Caspian, Bengay, stuff like that. Well, I've had this for 6 months, and I keep adding stuff to it, and red pepper flakes and avocado oil, and you can get as hot or as mild as you want it. Of course, the heat from the red pepper flakes, or whatever you use, the Caspian, however you say it, it's the heat from that helps with the muscles and everything. Yesterday, I took a good amount and just rubbed it in my hand here, like 3 times yesterday. And I did it before I went to bed. And I haven't put anything on this morning, but I'm telling you, what a difference. Thank you, Lord. He knows exactly what we need, when we need it, without all the chemicals. Yes, this has chemicals. It also has stuff in there that I can produce naturally, or get naturally, to help with skin repair. Oh my nose. I don't have a cold. That's the morning, regular routine stuff. But hey, when your nose is runny, it's doing this process it's supposed to be doing. So now we got all through that. Here is the best part of the video, besides my hands. Christmas gifts after Christmas. My son and daughter-in-law, they are the best. They work hard, and I wish they had another job, but you know what? We're thankful that the Lord has provided them something through this whole time, even though it ain't the best thing in the world, and their bodies are showing it too much at a young age, being almost in their 30s, to be hurting like they are. But that's okay. The Lord is going to prosper them for all they've done, and all they do. I got me crochet hooks with the grips, so it'll be easier on my hands to crochet. I haven't crocheted since August. So September, October, November, December. For probably a little bit more than August. So probably July or so. I know at least 6 months. That's a long time. It's because of these. But that's okay. I know what I have to do. And I'm on that road to healing. Yes, they do itch. But now it's just the dryness of the hands. So, the crochet hooks, because they said they forgot it in the car. And then it has something else special. The Christmas Stories of Charles Dickens. Christmas stories, not just the Christmas story. So he wrote more than one. But we were never told about all of them. So, oh yes, we love books. Lots and lots of books. So, yeah, you got books and you got crochet hooks and everything. My big gift is still over there on the side of the tree. Yeah, and I'll show that video with that next year. But that's okay. All good things come to those who wait. That is not really in the Bible. So if you want to take it from the Bible, you can say God supplies all our needs abundantly. That is in the Bible. That is a promise from God. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to slurp. And one more good news. I have a P.O. box now. Yay! So I will be putting that information down below in the description. But yes, I went and got a P.O. box. I figured it was time. A lot of people have been asking about stuff and mailing stuff, and just didn't feel comfortable on putting my address down there. And is it because of being afraid? Not really. Being afraid of anything happening. Safety for little one? Yes. Safety for me and the adults? Not so much. I mean, yeah, I say safety for all of us. Yes, that's my priority. But I'm not afraid of what's going to happen to us. We have plenty of ways to protect ourselves. I'm afraid of whatever happened to the person who tried to harm us. It doesn't have to be with any kind of weapon. The mind can do many things. And I've talked my way out of plenty of situations without getting harmed. So, and that comes from my training as an EMT, security officer, investigations. Some of y'all know I have my associate's degree in criminal justice. I have my CSI certification, and yeah, all that information, all that good stuff, I can still use it for myself. I just can't go get a job with it. But that's okay. God did all that for a reason. And if it helps people, if you need to know something, I'll give you my advice. And that's all I can do. But yes, I do know a lot of things I need to practice or learn, research on, or anything. Some of these websites, I will tell you, you go search engines, there's information like on Spoke and a whole bunch of others. It's old information. Sorry, if you really want current information, you're going to have to pay a good price for it, or pay an investigator to get it, because they have access to other stuff that we really don't. So, with that, I want great news for the end of the year. My hands are doing good. Extra Christmas gifts. My P.O. box. And tomorrow, I'm doing a tag for everybody. So, if you haven't, please subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you next time on Our Treasure Home.